Hi there, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Goddess and I'm back with another video, you guys. And in today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about energy flows where your attention goes to. I was journaling the other day and a thought came into my mind and I was like, what season of life am I in right now? Like, what season of life? Where am I in life right now? And for me to figure out that answer, basically I have to obviously go through my journaling of each day that I did for the past few days, and I did it for the next few days as well to kind of see what's the pattern, right? Like what is happening? What's the vibe? Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I depressed? Am I whatever it is? And for me to figure out that answer, basically I was journaling a lot and I kind of just saw how I was responding to certain prompts or how I was responding to certain questions. And what it came down to was me finding out what state of being that I was in, which then made me question, okay, how did I get to that point? What are things that I'm doing right now that got me to that point? So in the same way, maybe you're depressed right now. Maybe you're going through so much stress or you're focusing on a lot of negative things in your life. You're doing anything but doing what actually serves you. You are focused on negative thought patterns that keep coming up in your life. Maybe you're in a depressive state right now. Maybe you are unhappy. Whatever it is, right? And not to bring the mood down in the room real quick before I even begin the video, but ultimately if you clicked on this video, clearly your attention is going to something that you don't want your attention to go to. And that is why I'm here today, to literally help you, because this helped me change my life. The moment I started to be intentional in life more than ever, and the moment I started to pay attention to where my energy is going to, and the moment I started paying attention to where my focus and my attention is going to, is when I started to be able to manage those things better so that I can get the outcome that I want in life. So if I want to be in a happy state, in a consistent state, in a disciplined state, in a state that is leading up to my purpose and where I want to go in life, clearly my attention and my focus needs to be things that are similar to those things. I cannot be trying to be successful and talking down on myself and telling myself that I'm never going to be able to make it. Those two things are not compatible, and obviously they're not gonna work. I try to really be careful in how I'm speaking on this channel, and I really try to tame the tongue and be careful with what I'm saying, because honestly words like manifestation and words like energy are very, very tricky for me, because I'm just because what they represent and how they are in the world, right? You're probably listening to me talk about manifestation and how if you're thinking negative thoughts, you're manifesting negative things into your life. If you're thinking positive thoughts, you're manifesting positive things to your life. That makes sense to you when I say that out loud. But I don't, I don't know if I believe in those words and things like that, because it's really not like that, right? And there's so many messages out there, and there's so many podcasts and YouTubers that are out there that keep talking about things like delusion. I'm gonna be delusional. I'm gonna be so delusional that I can get what I want. I'm gonna be so delusional and I'm gonna get what I want. That is a crazy message out there. What? Why do you have to be delusional to get the things that you want in life? Why can't you just shift your focus from whatever is not working for you to what's working for you and what you want in life, so you can have that thing? Because that's what it comes down to. Anyways, I'll never be able to understand words like manifestation and delusion and all of that, but I'm just trying to use those words so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So when I say energy, I'm not talking about something weird like a magical or scientific or some weird thing like that. I'm simply talking about the strength that's within inside every single one of us. The thing that drives us every single day to go out there and do the best that we can. The thing that literally makes us different, right? The thing that makes us human. Our ability to distinguish the right from wrong. our ability to change our reality in 2 seconds if we wanted to. When I'm using this saying, energy flows where attention goes, I'm really just talking about how your attention and the thing that you're focusing on and the thing you're giving your power to is ultimately gonna, I don't want to say manifest, but it's gonna manifest the life of whatever that is. It's like almost giving birth to that thing, right? So if I'm sitting here consistently being extremely negative, I'm gonna birth negativity in my life. If I'm thinking positively every single day about myself and my life, then I'm going to birth positivity in my life. And it bleeds into every single thing else that I'm doing in my life. It's really as simple as that. That's kind of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this. So anyway, like when I was journaling and I figured out what state I was, like that is how I figured out how to literally shift my focus from whatever it is that I'm focusing on at that time to what I wanted to focus on, so that those things can become true in my life and in my day-to-day. So I don't know about delusion, but you simply just have to really shift your focus from whatever you're doing right now to what you actually want to do. That's basically that sums it up. That's really what it is. If you're in a cycle of just negativity, guys, because in a world where there's so many distractions and there's so many things that just pull us in so many different directions, it's very difficult to be anchored into one thing, right? It's very difficult to be able to focus on one thing. But the problem is, if we're scattered around, like in the way that we think, and we're giving our energy and attention to, that is what our life becomes. But if we're just focused on a certain thing that we're trying to achieve, or a certain thing that we were trying to do, and that can be, used in so many different ways. The smallest thing I can think of is just a positive mindset. Like if you have a positive mindset, okay? And a positive mindset is not something that just like some people just naturally have. Maybe some people do, I don't know. But you have to work on that every single day. Every single day that you wake up and you go through life, you have to consistently speak into yourself and tell yourself how good you are at something that maybe you want to be good at, whatever. But if you're consistently talking down on yourself, it becomes the opposite. So in the same way, a positive mindset, you have to work on it also. If you're not being positive, obviously, and if you're not consistently working on being positive, there are other things that can come into your life. That is how life works. Those distractions that are around you, if there's not that one thing that you're anchored into, and it's not that one thing that you're so focused on into, then it's very easy for you to get pulled away, which is why a lot of people find themselves in those situations. What I say to you is, if you're at a place where you don't like where you're at and you know that there needs to be a change, it's very simple. You just need to shift your focus from whatever it is that you're doing right now, and you can do that by reflecting and journaling and figuring out your patterns, to then step from those thoughts, put them away, and let them go, and figure out a different way of thinking into the life that you're trying to live. So if I'm at a negative state of mindset right now, and my life has become that because that's just what I think every single day, then I need to, first of all, just stop thinking negatively, right? But then also, I need to be intentionally every single day on what I want to do. So if I don't want to be negative and I want to be more effective in the things that I'm doing and I'm trying to be more positive, then I need to start thinking positively. So long story short, guys, you ultimately just need to shift your focus. It's as simple as that. Because whatever it is that you're focusing on in your life, because I want you to ask yourself, what is it in my life right now that I'm giving my energy to? What is it in my life right now I'm giving my focus and attention to? What's getting my most attention right now? I guarantee you, whatever that thing is, That is the thing that you need to give up. And that is the thing that needs to change. So that you can actually be living the reality that you want to live.